deck. Bola Citadel, I don't think you gain enough life. You don't have cards like Bell Hunt and Earth of Kaya. You have Dread Presence, but that doesn't gain you the life right away. This sounds a recipe for disaster, but I'm gonna keep. This is good. This is maybe a mulligan. You don't have Knight, which is your best card, and the hand's not especially good. It's pretty good if we're playing against like Vamps or something. No one's playing Vamps these days though. Dread Presence is more of a 5-drop. Yeah, it's like a 4.5. You still play it on 4 a lot of the time if that's all you have, but... Is Memorial to Folly not good enough? Not a big fan of the card, I guess. I'm gonna play the Knight since if I draw land, I want to play Midnight Reaper anyways. Vamps had a pretty dreadful conversion rate in the MCQ, that might be why. It's fair. Had a huge target on its back though. Also, I'm assuming that a lot of the players who hadn't played much Standard at all probably played Vamps. Not necessarily like bad players, but you know, if you haven't played Standard much, you're still probably gonna, you're gonna make more mistakes and not play as well. So maybe that could be a reason why Vamps didn't do very well. Banship did well, overperformed. Yeah. Thing is, Banship is probably much easier to play than Vamps. People just see like, oh, aggro deck, easy. Like, Bandscape Shift, like, probably harder. But I'm guessing Bandscape Shift's just super easy to play. I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong, but that would be my guess.
Stand by and watch.
You can't play Banship. Banship plays itself. Sounds about right. Opponents at 13. Their 2/2 doesn't block anything. So to fail at them. It's kind of tricky. To fair lets them scape shift at instant speed, which is a problem. Dude, am I the only one who thinks the arrow are not very well made? Especially when you have to block. When you have like more than like 4 or 5 creatures and you have to block a bunch of creatures, it's like so hard to be 100% sure. Mr. Spook, thank you so much for the 2-month streak. 2 months with the Twitch Prime sub. Mr. Spook. I used to watch that show. I'm not sure I finished it or not. Spooks. It's a British show about guys. MI6. Good show. It's kind of a tough one. So if I Chupacabra, I attack with everyone. They can block Reaper. They go down to 10. And then if they play another crisis, they go back up to 13, and I have 8 damage, and I'm still not killing them. Jérémy Payan, merci beaucoup, merci. I'm assuming you're French. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright, I have to make a play. Thing is, if I use Legends, then I'm at least to Scape Shift. I never know if they play Scape Shift in that deck or not. They play Time Wipe main deck, do they? That's another thing I'm not sure about. Maybe I shouldn't attack with Midnight Reaper. Is Twiddle for real? I don't think so. The modern Twiddle deck? No. Modern Super League is at... Oh, CEST? I'm not sure. It's at 3 AM my time. It starts 3 hours from now. If I'm not mistaken. And I woke up 15 hours ago. So basically I need to read and Logan to win all their matches. The Twiddle deck is okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't think it's like a meme deck. I'm just not convinced it's especially good. Shove and pray. Bearing anything disgusting next turn, I guess I do get to see 4 cards.
My kids love the Yellowhat song. I enjoy the content. Quality family programming.
Of course. Kikiest of the G-Key. Thoughts on the Splinter Twin ban? On ban or not? Thanks for the resub. This is a family stream? I try not to swear. You guys ever see that clickbait article where that's like people who swear are smarter or smart people swear more or something? Ultimate clickbait BS. I swear it almost got me. I swear all the time and I have a PhD. How can you argue with this? Sample size of 1. Also, no one said that having a PhD meant you were smart. Zing! Alright. Did that opponent have Route? I mean, if you're playing Golos, you probably have Route in your deck. Wow, don't make me time you out, Harry. Please keep the chat kid-friendly. I wonder how young is my youngest viewer right now. Be honest, chat. If you're... I mean, you don't have to, obviously. Maybe that's kind of not a great idea. Okay, I don't even know why I tried. Obviously, I'm just going to get memed on if I ask that question. Should I do 4 legions then, or is that too many? Someone very smart with a PhD tell me how many legions then is optimal in this matchup. I don't know if I can... I have no good cards. Maybe the rest is not that bad. Maybe the rest is actually good. I'm gonna do 3 legions then. That worked out for me. I'm gonna keep in the 6 drops. I don't know, I'm trying different stuff, I guess. Charlie X Brit, thanks for the 5-month support with a Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. This feels like an old person stream, to be honest. I'll take that as a compliment. Define old people. Actually, that's not really a compliment. I don't see in what world this is a compliment, so I won't take it as a compliment. Is it because I have like stupid dad jokes? You bring in the force usually? I'm like a cool uncle. Well, I am indeed a cool uncle in real life. So, story checks out.
Bonjour Nassif, je voulais voir si la dame lisait ceci en français avec ma inscription. Mais je me suis trompé. Alors maintenant, je dois vous donner $5 pour voir si ça marche. Oui, oui.
I mean, I read the text first, so it's kind of cheating. I don't know if I would have understood everything she said. It wasn't terrible. Well, I guess the rest is pretty good against that deck. That's pretty good. Mr. Spooks, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Really appreciate it. And Varus, thanks for the bits. 50 bits. Yeah, half of the words were okay, and some of the words were like so-so, and then some others kind of tough. J'ai rien compris. Yeah, I read it first, so I was kind of biased, but I felt like I understood a decent bit of it. I guess the res gets better after sideboard. They probably have more time wipes after sideboard. Hey Santos Vela, we're playing a 4 Field of Ruin and some Cryptic Caves. Since the deck is actually not really black mana intensive. Let's see, do I want to change anything? How's Mono Black treating me? It has like the issues you would expect. It's pretty good though. It got some big upgrades. But it like, you know, you don't have cards like Up, you don't have Scry lands. So you flood and you screw a decent bit. I might also be running a bit bad right now. I've been mulliganing a lot. So for those of you who wonder why we were watching, basically they mispicked. They're like, imagine you're drafting and oh, nasty. It's like, yeah, it's like you timed out. You timed out on Magic Online, and you had like a great rare and you got like a bad common, but it's, you know, playing for millions of dollars. It's like these nightmares. I I'm sure most of you who play a lot of Magic have had these nightmares where the nightmare where you show up at a tournament and your deck is still full of proxies, or you show up at a tournament and you're like wearing, like you're in your underwears or something. I don't know. These are like, or like missing cards just seconds before the tournament. Except that's like happens to me in real life too. But yeah. You don't have that nightmare where you show up and you're in a feature match and your deck is still full of proxies and you're missing cards? Really? Well, you haven't played enough Magic. Or maybe I just have issues. I don't know. It's basically the recurring theme is that I show up not prepared to my tournament. Either I'm missing cards or for some reason I'm just not wearing a shirt or a t-shirt, you know. So yeah, exactly what happens in the Dodo thing is that you have a time bank to pick, and you get to pick your heroes, but you get also to ban heroes from the pool that no one can pick. And they wanted to ban a hero, and he didn't realize that he had ran out of time. So what happens when you run out of time during your ban pick is that it moves to your actual pick. So he thought he was banning a hero, but he was really picking it. And then they had to play with a hero they didn't want to play with, and it made their game much harder to win, and they ended up losing. And given how well they did with that hero, they probably would have won if they had like the pick they wanted. Who do you play in Dota? I usually play support. Can't remember how to sideboard in this matchup. All my cards are just great. Grasp. Yeah, I don't know why I brought in Grasp. Karn maybe? Karn is a bit overkill. I feel like Karn's really good in this matchup. Karn? Doesn't Karn just completely own in this matchup? Seems better than the 6-drops almost. I don't know, I feel like all my cards just own. Lilia and Ugin out. Which one's better, do you think? The 6-mana ones or Karn? Karn, yeah. That makes sense. Sids? 12 months was a tier 1 sub? Off and on, but a year worth of tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Sids. Oof. Right on time. Oh, I keep playing the wrong lands. Whoops. Whoopsie. Punts are real. Yeah, I'm playing the wrong lands. Why I played Red Presence? Good question. Dude, I'm playing awful. If I make an obvious mistake, I guess it's good you pointed out, but yeah. I don't know, I'm just playing super loose, obviously. They can even just soar in plus and kill it. There's just so many ways of dealing with it. Embarrassing. That's a lucky draw. And I just love Midnight Reaper. That card's so good. Not always, but such a cool card. Dude, it's so good that they are goners. I wonder what he actually said. He probably said like something way more vulgar. They're goners. Sounds like, doesn't sound like a word a Chinese Dota player would use.
Fight with an ancient vampire lord. Your lifeblood is sweeter than mine.
Too soon, man.
This is for Alliance Yellow Hat. I'm Yellow Hat. I'm Yellow Hat. I'm.
Yeah, unfortunately. Thanks, Edgar. Thanks for the resub. What do you think about Mardu Death Shadow winning the GP? I'm gonna spill the beans here. A little team face-to-face secret. I won't say who, but Edgar was telling us that he won a tournament with Mardu Death Shadow, and he was telling us the deck was really good. And one of our teammates was not convinced and said, what did he say? He said, I think you're just playing against bad players or something. I think you're just beating chumps. I think were the exact words. He said in Chinese, they are nothing now. Alright, yeah. That's like fairly accurate description of goners.
That was the act of a coward.
Did he just say that was the act of a coward? Wow, he knows me too well.
My presence alone will guide you toward the fabric of the multiverse. Obeys me.
Wow, are Ugin and Ashok like brother and sister or something? That's pretty creepy. When are you streaming again, Edgar? I'm sure the people miss you. Ugin's been dead for a while. He can't help but sound creepy.
Our fiends thirst for life.
Just paying for a life for no reason. Alright, I like your style. Am I missing something? Hall of Fame season on Twitter is truly the worst time of the year. Well, yeah, Ugin honestly didn't even seem that good this game. And I can see Liliana being like slow too. Maybe Vraska's Contempt is nice. Maybe like one Noxious Grasp is nice. Maybe board out the land on the draw. Duress. I kind of like Duress actually. One or two. This looks good. They're doing Hall of Fame, yeah. People just got an email. Let's see if I got an email. Magic Hall of Fame. Wait, what? Sorry, I was, sounds a bit slow. I think I'll keep though. Dear Hall of Fame Selection Committee voter, here's your official ballot of the 2019 Magic Hall of Fame election. You may vote for up to 5 candidates from the list. Voting shall be based upon the player's performance, playing ability, integrity, sportsmanship, and contribution to the game in general. You may not vote for yourself. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. For complete rules, da-da-da. You are encouraged to discuss your ballot and decision-making process and content you create and on social media using hashtag MTGHOF. Oh, that's kind of a beating. They play like one of, right? I guess I just play my own. We strongly encourage the focus of the discussion to be only why players are included on your ballot rather than concentrating on the players who did not earn your vote. That's fair. Yeah.
Into battle as your champions of justice.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about that? Is that fair to ask that we focus on the good and not on the bad? Wait, what did I just jump? Oh my god. Oh, that was embarrassing. That was not optimal. Please do not talk about cheating. Yeah, I agree it's fine to other people to be nice. I don't know. People know, I mean, it's the same thing every year. G-Sham says, it is one approach to the common complaint about how this is the worst time of the year, but weirdly places the burden on you instead of making better systemic changes. Though I don't have any idea what those would be. It's kind of a classic, I guess.
Lend you my strength.
Let's see if I can crawl my way out of this hole. I'd be in much better shape if I hadn't just, like, sacked my 1-1 for no reason.
I can take a hit or two.
Would you run Raven's Crime in a controlling green-black deck in Chaos Draft? It could be anywhere from good to still unplayable. I'm guessing if you have no combos, Raven's Crime is a bad card. If you don't have like some weird way to like get back your lands or draw a lot of lands. I don't think Raven's Crime was ever played in Limited. It could be fine if you have a very low curve. If your curve somehow tops out at 4. Adam says, I would love if voters would just refrain from talking publicly about Hall of Fame nominees at all. It's really gross to see intimidation and peer pressure on Twitter. I think people who have a vote can deal with that. They're, mostly grown-ups and I don't know. Is that really a problem, do you think? My opponent just misplayed, right? They should have like plussed and kill my knight with their dude. People underuse. Seems like maybe it's the same opponent. I feel like they made the same mistake in game 1. Gideon, really? Why Gideon first? Isn't killing Soren much better because they can just like draw a vamp and start bolting my dudes? I don't know. Maybe I don't care about them bolting my dudes. Oh, they're playing multiple Dust Fusion Zealots.
I believe in you. Do not frighten me.
I think maybe they should have cut their losses there and chunked and then kill my Cavalier. I guess they're such in a bad spot if they do that. But they're in a bad spot if they don't do that. They're kind of screwed, it seems. Reduke is not in the Hall of Fame because he was not eligible before.
Share in my light.
I'm obviously voting for him. I'm not too sure who else I'm voting for. I think I'm going to vote for Reed. I'm going to vote for Jerry T. I'm probably going to vote for Carlos. I might vote for Brad. Oh, Herberholz. Yeah, I'll vote for Mark. Just forgot one of my best friends. Sorry, I'm just zoned out. Not even really thinking about anything. How many PT top hits does Brad have? I'm not too sure. Jerry is less than a slam dunk compared to Ramao. I mean, stats are not everything. Jerry's just, you know, huge figure in the Magic community.
I believe in you, friend.
Oh. Legion gets better if I don't block, bigger if I don't block. Whew. Easy. I don't know, I feel like opponent might have been able to win this game. I don't remember exactly what happened in the other game I won, but definitely didn't feel like super easy. I know it was kind of awkward, all these red presents. If we could, we'd vote for Canister. No, I don't think so. Hey Nix, GG's bud. Dev should have killed the knight with Soaring that one turn through some elements to punish. Yeah. I think in the other game that I won, you also, I can't remember, but I think I was saying how I think you were not using Soren properly to kill my dudes. I'm not sure I think maybe in the first game you did this, you made similar mistake. I'm not sure. Honestly, you drew a lot of lands, it was like, you were flooded, I was screwed. I don't know. The guy who made the deck says it's a really good matchup for the black deck, but my version might be a bit worse. I made some few changes. Yeah. Now don't go watch the VOD. You're not gonna like what you hear. No, I don't think I was too mean. I hope I don't come off as mean when I criticize my opponent's plays. I feel like it's fair if I do it, you know, point out when I make a mistake, point out when I think they make a mistake. How strong is the Herberholz for Hall of Fame movement this year? Who knows? His chances probably get worse as the years pass, but you know, there was like Is this deck good or great? I would guess good. That awkward deck building moment when 1 mana Ebon Knight is better than triple black Dreadshade. Well, to be fair, Knight of the Even Legion might just be the best card in Standard. Power level point of view. But yeah, it is kind of a problem when you have creatures in hand, and it's just better to pump the knight than to play your creature. Yeah.
Not like this.
I even thought about it. I was like, does it matter? No. What am I bluffing this figure? This matchup's horrible. Yeah, I could see it. Hope drill bit helps. My one drill bit. Against their 4 Veil of Summers. Bit too late to tap my mana properly. I'm gonna swing until Super League. I might. I'm not sure yet. In a perfect world, I would like to stream for another hour or so and then take an hour nap, but I might not wake up if I take an hour nap at like 2 a.m. What am I playing? I'm playing Eldrazi paired against Mardu Pyromancer, and I think I'm playing Mono Red against
I would like to test a new hypothesis with you.
Hardened Scales. Is that a good matchup for the red deck? Does anyone know how Mono Red? Hey Edgar. How's Mardu Shadow against... did I say Mardu Pyro? I meant Mardu Shadow. How's Mardu Pyro against Eldrazi? Have you played that matchup at all? Red Prison, no. Mono Red Prowess. Gonna pass. Too bad I botched this game. I might have had a shot. Is that even better than draining them? I could have lethal if it didn't have fog. They had blink of an eye in hand. You can just bounce a creature, right? Wasn't draining them the best? Well, I can still kill them because I have Field of Ruin. And if I draw a Swamp in my top 2 cards, I can kill them with Field of Ruin. It's like almost better because now they might not see the Field of Ruin line. They might just think they're safe with a fog. Looks like I just have Nexus though. I don't know. I thought I played that last one reasonably. There was obviously a ton of options. Oh, I could have played Dread Presence first. Whatever. Do they have ways to gain life? I don't know. I'm guessing there's nothing they can do about it. Have I tried a creature-based Nexus deck with the Elemental and Explore package? I've played a bit of, when I was testing for the PDQ, I played a bit of Blue-Green Ramp, kind of the old Ram deck, the version that Simon Gertson played, and it just felt way too slow against Vamp. Ooh, I have 2 drill bits. I got this. Does Ashok do anything against them? Remove their graveyard for search. How many Planeswalker do they even play? Ashok helps them? How does Ashok helps them? Yeah, I mean, I agree it doesn't do much, but it might do more than... I guess Karn's probably better than some of the other cards. Alright, makes their deck smaller. Oh yeah, okay. Fair. What about Noxious Grasp or Vraska's Content for... might have some Nissa. Hey, Makis. We're only a positive stream here. We don't make bad jokes or just live in our little bubble of positivity. I kind of want to have my 2 best cards, the rest and Knight, and have a 2-drop. I need to draw 2 lands in my top 3 cards. Alright, this is a bit better. Oh, they're down to 5 cards, wow. Grazer's actually not that bad. It's gonna save them a ton of damage. What a great design. Perfect Magic card. They're blocking that? Huh. Hmm. Alright, I'll take the bait. No, I mean, it makes sense that they're blocking Knight of Malice with Grazer. It might save them more life in the long run. I was a bit surprised at first, but sometimes I say dumb stuff. Thought they might have Blink of an Eye, but I think that them blocking the Knight's not really giving anything away. I think if I pump, they might choose Blast Zone. They don't really need their lands. Dread Presence is more damage. Karn is better chance of hitting my land drops. I'll just play the dude. At what time is EG versus Secret? It's the second series. I use something super useful, Makis. I'll link you. If you just Google TI9 Liquipedia, it's so well made. I mean, I'm sure you know about it, but just in case, they have like just super well made. I wish I told them. I don't know what they can. I told
Rise, my elemental.
some people at Wizard about what if you had something like that for like Magic tournaments. So nice. Look at that. I mean, obviously, maybe it's easier for Dota. You've got all the teams with the players. You've got all the group stage results. You've got the bracket, just at least the bracket, like a nice clean bracket. And then you have like at what time the next match is, like 3 hours and 4 minutes, 6 hours. You've got the like results, the draft, how much time it took. That's super well made. To be fair, their sideboard is much better now. Their sideboard, their websites, the MPL website's pretty cool. They did lots of great upgrades for people who haven't checked the MPL site recently. And that Nissa is actually kind of owning me. Oh wait, they have Blazo on 4? Wow. That was terrible play. That was so awful. I should have like played Midnight Reaper. Jeez, that was bad. What a disaster. How did I do the MTG bot thing responding to internet? It was the guy who made MTG bots who did it for me. I should ask him. Oh, Blazon does kill Reclamation, and they lose a land. I guess that's fair. Wait, why am I not double blocking, by the way? And they can sack Blazon? I'm gonna block it all. Is that bad? Am I just gonna lose to like they have Blazon on 4. Aha, I got the Grazer. I don't know, maybe that block was terrible. Should really try and focus, especially in a tough matchup.
What was lost is now returned.
Should I draw a card or drain 2? I guess I'll draw a card. Hall of Fame gives invite to the regional PTs, Macacia. Not the finals. No, obviously not. It's like 128 players for the finals. They're gonna do like invite all the Hall of Famers. We can't let Nissa go to 8. I agree, but I'm not too worried. I have time till it ultimates. They have to block again. They have another Black Zone on 4. Kind of clicking button at randoms, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I'll saving all my focus for third game. I used to like focus way too much on the game and not enough on chat, and now I feel like I'm just here to have a good time, which is not a bad thing, I guess, but. I guess I need all my noxious grasps. I promise I'll start playing better. When you decide to play mono black, you're here to have a good time. The deck's pretty competitive. It's been good. Chat has the best lines. Jamming with chat better than gameplay. I agree. Like I need to get better at both though. I need to like get to a point where I'm playing perfectly and hanging out with chat too. That's the goal.
I have learned much from my
Feel like I should have won that game. Maybe if I hadn't made like 17 egregious mistakes in a row. To me, you stuff slowly minus. That's a good. Column calls you to discard cards or sacrifice permanents. Oh yeah, that's sick. I actually had forgotten about that. That would have been kind of gross. God, Knight is so freaking good. Did I have a bounce spell in hand? Wow, this is so tempting. How greedy should I get? I have another one in hand anyways. Alright, I'm just gonna pass. They've got to have something, right? Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh, my opponent just forgot to do that. Sometimes I'm gonna way underestimate my opponent in these spots. Alright, I think I drained Tamio, right?
use some manners.
Whoever pointed out the Tamio effect just denied all of us from enjoyment. You're just a monster, McKees. Only you. Not because you're a terrible person, McKees, that you have to drag like all of chat down with you to make you feel better. I agree with McKee, stand united. Obviously you're a terrible person too, Lyzerg. Anyone who like subs to my channel and then stops subbing but subs to Canister's channel instead, like, cannot be trusted. Just shows really poor taste and really just poor life decisions in general. Your go. G-Goat88. What's up with 88? The Oracle 88? G-Goat 88? Is it just lucky number in Chinese or something in China? Thanks for the sub, G-Goat. Thanks for the tier 1 sub, by the way. Are you born in 88 maybe? Must be nice to be that young. Am I dead on board, by the way? Alright. Oh! G-Cham, thanks for the gifted sub. Wow. Look at that. Being a terrible person pays off again. No karma. No freaking karma. Why do I have Vraska's Contempt instead of Noxious Grasp in my deck? Narset, I guess? Someone please explain. How do I unsub? That'd be such gas. I guess Vraska's Contempt kills the land they animate. I'm gonna keep. Maybe I should just mulligan aggressively to the knight. Harry says you can actually unsub. I've worked out how. Alright, let's see. Gross Falloral or Reclamation? Probably a pretty easy choice. Which one do I play first? It's gotta be Dustplate Legions first. Please, can we not talk about how to unsub to a stream? Mods, feel free to ban anyone who talks about unsubbing. I do not approve. Wow, look at how good Drill Bit is in before Veil of Summer. Why did they just go land Veil of Summer like a boss? Well, you've been warned by McKees. It's on you if something bad happens. I guess I'll just play it in easy mode. And feels kind of bad to take Nissa when I have like 4 Noxious Grasp in my deck. How many did I bring in? All 4? Nissa plus Fruitmare is just too good though. What did McKees say? Oh, you know, just your casual death threat. No big deal. Wanda says, why do I believe McKees? He does talk like he's in the mafia. The Greek mafia. Playing Midrange Reaper makes very little sense. 6, 9. What I meant is playing Midnight Reaper over Knight of Malice makes very little sense. I think I just keep drawing cards. Could draw like Ugin. So they get to flip search. So they can search and play an Escanta on the same turn. I think this is a bit better than Karn. Oh, they didn't flip? Yikes. Wait, was that better than... Oh yeah, they got to ramp, basically. Oh, I'm dumb. I was gonna say, is that better than milling it? But if they mill it, it gets shuffled back and they don't flip search. Wow, I'm ingenious. What did it draw now? Not a Nexus, I guess. But why would you pay 2 if you drew a Nexus? Mass Manip? They bring that in. Doesn't sound like the worst.
Well chosen.
Too bad this is not Liliana. Oh yeah, that would be pretty good right now. We don't talk like that here. We try to, you know.
What a strange and magnificent.
The only card you're allowed to talk down to is a Blood Moon. It's the one exception.
The land shall
Why didn't it block the knight? I don't know, my knight has first strike. But yeah, that would get to our card. How bad they have, wait, we know they have Root Snare?
There are great battles to fight.
You just have to attack with everyone. Zing! The good old double down. You gotta love it. At least they didn't call me. What was it? Oh yeah, at least they didn't tell me that I had to go see a psychologist. That I had issues. That was nice. Might be true. Oh yeah, it's true. They have Blast Zone for 2. Probably win if they Blast Zone. Oh, am I dead on boards? Oh, was I just dead on board and it just didn't do it? I needed to go like Dread Presence, Field of Ruin, and Swamp. No, never mind. That doesn't do it. Alright, we got pretty close. Could have maybe won game 2 if I played a bit better. If I played Midnight Reaper to 1 turn. Lily's bad against Tamio, but I don't think you should assume they're going to have Tamio in play against your deck. Between your creatures and Noxious Grasp. It's possible I should just mulligan almost any hand that doesn't have Knight of the Legion. Like, sometimes the matchup's bad enough that you just need to mulligan to, you know, in this case, until try to have Knight turn 1, because it's the only good card against. Been having a lot of bad hands. Drew twice was a shadow, maybe I should have drained. I don't think drain was going to get me there. Super League starts in an hour and a half. It's possible you just want to not play Zealot there, just delay it 1 turn, but it's not like the 1/1 body's a big deal anyways. Getting run over here. Alright, we need to draw Legion's End. Legion's End. What decks are we bringing tonight? Monored Prowess, Mardu Shadowgak, Junt, and Eldrazi Tron. I think they might have outplayed us with deck selection. Man, Knight is pretty bad too. I guess Knight eats a shock. And I think not sure if we ran bad with matchups. They actually decided to only play Hogak once and not twice. And they chose decks that had good Hogak matchups. They're playing twice the decks that have good Hogak matchups. I kind of want to keep that hand. I think it's not as bad as it looks. Also, mulligan against a red deck is... Reed's our Hogak player. John's getting paired round one against Tron, against Green Tron. And I didn't check the deck list, but I'm assuming he doesn't have a ton of Fulminator Mage in the sideboard. I'll post the link in chat for anyone who's interested. The recap for tonight's match was deck lists. Hipster of the Coast. Hipsters of the Coast. A free Fulminator Mage in the sideboard and a Noof. That's not too bad. I decided to go with the version was I assumed they weren't gonna bring it. What's the play here? I'm gonna mess around. I don't think I'm gonna attack. I assumed they wouldn't bring any fairy decks from what they have played before, etc. I expected like a bunch of unfair decks, so I cut a Ballista and 2-mana Reshaper, and I added 2 Simian Spirit Guide and 2 Relic of Progenitus. Also cut a land. I expected them to bring Blue-Red Phoenix because they played it the last 2 times, and I guess they kind of... So that's why I kept them the 3 Dismembers. You see some lists only play 2 Dismember and Eldrazi Tron. Hey Brad. Hey Nassif, do you know how to sideboard with Hardened Scales? I've never played with it, and for some reason Corey submitted it for me. I'm actually not sure I've ever played a match with Hardened Scales. I think I have played 1 league exactly with it. Alright, that here 4/5 lifelink is good against the red decks. Hopefully it's... So I'm playing Eldrazi Tron against Mardu Death Shadow. Hey, aren't you embarrassed to be a filthy net decker, Brad? You guys submitted the GP winning deck list and you didn't even swap the... Oh no, they did swap it. Wait, why did Logan say they didn't swap the Marshgrass for the Bloodstained Mire? Oh, that's our list. Yeah, are you aware that you copied the deck list and you're playing 4 Bloodstained Mire and 3 Marshflats and the deck was 1 Swamp, 1 Plains, 1 Swamp? And the reason why the winner of the GP did it, because he didn't think it was going to do well and he didn't want to spend the like 10 or 20 euros to buy a Marshflats. I feel like we should win the match just on that fact alone. It's just so embarrassing for you. Just such a disgrace. I'm definitely going to point it out during commentary. Expose you for the filthy net deckers. Why is everyone trying to help Brad? Everyone's friend was Yellowhat until an MPL Pro shows up. Sorry, Yellowhat. A random MPL Pro is my new best friend now. Insert any MPL Pro. Just runs to help Brad. No big deal. Or you just straight up forgot to submit decks? When we realized we forgot to submit decks, BBD wasn't flying. I was getting a root canal. All caps. I'm punching down. Oh, just trying to make me feel bad. Look at the Cryptic Caves technology. So what you're saying is that you illegally submitted your decks past the deadline? Wow. I'm gonna get the... I'm gonna ask Randy that we win by forfeit. He admitted it in chat, in writing. I have the proof. Maybe I should use Legion then. They're gonna sack it, but at least I get 4 lifelink damage in. Is that worth it? Crushed us last time? Dude. I'm gonna be playing on No Slave. I don't know, I'm worried. I'm pretty worried. I think you guys are gonna win. I'm just slurring him in a false sense. Miss Field of Ruin? What? I didn't know Field of Ruins could hit basics. Are they big prize in the Super League? I forget. It's pretty good, honestly. I mean, it's not like thousands of dollars, but it's not nothing. I think it's like... Last season it was like a lot of takes on Magic Online, I think. I think winning team gets like maybe almost 1k per team. I'm not too sure. Why are they attacking? Do they have light up the stage? Should I jump? They've got to have light up the stage. I just wanted to have a fun match against good friends. Don't make me care about this. Let me have fun Magic. I can't tell if you're trolling me or if you're being serious. You're probably trying to make me feel bad about myself. Dude, you know I'm way more likely to vote for you for the Hall of Fame if you let us win tonight, right? I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna block. I think they have light up the stage on top. Or maybe they just made like a weird attack. I wish I could see our last card in hand. I guess we're gonna get to see. Chat, you're about to witness my greatness, my great reads, honed by playing poker for over 10 years. They always have. Alright, who wants to put their money where their mouth is? Who wants to bet me that card is a light up the stage? I'll give you even odds. Even odds that that card is a light up the stage.
At yellow hat required.
Wow. Brad paying for Hall of Fame votes confirmed. Thanks for the cheers, bud. Harry says, I'll bet $1. Okay. Is my MTGO name Yellow Hat? No, it's Bob the Dog. I think I might own the Yellow Hat account, though. Anyone else? Alright, $1, Harry.
He chose poorly.
Lakad mo, Toto! The next level play. The next level.
Could have literally made it all. Wow. It's pretty easy with suckers like Harry, though. It's a little consolation prize since we're gonna lose this game. I wonder if I should play one more land. How many Dread Presents did I draw this game? How do I pay? You can just pay me. I want you to pay me in person the next time we see each other. I think we lost because we didn't go for the drain on the Ember Hauler earlier. I think they could have played that game a bit differently though, but I don't remember. Felt like I made the correct choice was that Dread Present. It's been a long time since I caught a Yellow Hat stream. Does that make me a pigeon? Dude, I actually had the pigeon. I don't know if it's the same one, but there's a pigeon that came back and laid an egg on my balcony. I have this one tree. I guess the nest was still there. I didn't touch the nest. So I've had a pigeon come and lay eggs and have a little one, and then it came back and it laid another egg, except I think they had maybe 2 eggs and only one hatched. And then no, last time they came back and they just left their egg. The egg never hatched. It was kind of sad, but I guess it was just an egg. But anyways, why they have like 9 points of first strike? What the? This guy can be 10. I don't know, too complicated. I'm just gonna play Chupacabra. Am I going to Ghent? I kind of want to. I would need 2 really, really good teammates. I don't think I have like a really good. Maybe I'll talk to Liz tomorrow. I'll ask her what she thinks about it. How many teams is that GP? That GP is going to be pretty big, right? Central Europe, Team Modern, people kind of love that. How would you get there? What do you mean train? It's actually like super close. It's like 2 in a, like probably takes me 3 hours door to door to get to the tournament site. Don't ask Liz, just say you're going shopping, then come back Monday. Yeah. The guy who never buys anything. That's not going to be suspicious. When does the Modern Super League start? Did it start in an hour and a half from now, or like now? I wish it started now, but I think it's an hour. How is this game still not over? They've had Frenzy for so many turns. How am I not dead yet? What if your teammates were average, but it was a free roll? It's up to the leg. I have a price. I think it's a bit more than just. I mean, paying my trip in the. I don't know. I'll ask Liz, and no, if I want to go, I want to go. You know. I don't know. You beat me last time we played at the. How is this game not over yet? I don't want someone to pay me to be on their team. That's so weird. Unless they're like some prince and have like millions of dollars. That's fine. Am I talking to you, Brad? No, I was talking to Table Leg. Nice burn, Brad. Very funny. Hilarious. Brad is just so funny. I'm just gonna vote for him for the Hall of Fame just on that merit alone. I guess I should have done. I just didn't expect Frenzy to be sacked right now, but I should have cast the rest anyways. They're probably gonna have the time of their life. Thumb their hands. This game was so weird.